TexasTalmBout episode 2. I think I'm just gonna indulge on what potent slowed is, because I see a lot of people think that shit is chopped and screwed, and it's not. There's a big comparison to that shit just because it's slowed down. Like, I put out Currency shit. That's really where this shit started from. Was I love Currency. That's my favorite rapper. It's been my favorite rapper since I was 15. And once I got into his catalog, I was like, damn, don't nobody really chop Currency like that. So that's what made me want to chop and screw shit. But just like yesterday, I put out Cartilage off the Carols and Heist mixtape, you know, and I didn't chop it. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so chopping. Let's talk about chopping. I'm on my lunch break right now, so I don't know how long this is gonna be. But chopping music is like, that's when you actually taking a record and you scratching that hoe. I don't do that. All I do, which I'm gonna show in a video probably this weekend, because I gotta learn how to screen record on my MacBook and shit. But I just fuck with the fader. That's all I do. I speed up one track to make it catch to where it's like 1, 2. You gotta know how to count beats. That's number one. If you don't know how to count the beat pattern and shit like that, it's gonna be hard for you. I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's gonna be hard for you. I was in band and shit, so I know how to read music and all that. So with me, it shows you 2 tracks. It shows you in a 4 beat pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So when that hoe hit 3, I go ahead and put the second track on 4. So that's how I can fade it, ease in and out. That's not chopping and screwing music. I don't care what nobody say, because I know for a fact I've seen Screw, not personally, but I've seen him scratch. He actually scratched. That's chopping and screwing shit. Slim K, OG Ron C, they chop and screw shit. Like, they actually take the record and all that. I don't do that. So with some of the way Currency raps, same with Primo Rice, you can go and listen to In the House of what I chopped up, well, what I pulled up, and you could tell, like somebody in the comments said, hey, you didn't chop this right. Yes, I did. If you going off mathematical wise, I did, because Primo Rice, the way he rapped, his last bar is his first bar, if that makes sense. So the way he going off the beat, play a P in the house, getting back, getting other niggas' hoes, because they might just feeling that in back. See, because it ends off that 4th bar, but it starts on the 4th bar too. So it's not as simple as you think it might be. But anyways, potent slow, it depends on the vibe. If it's something I feel like, okay, I can actually mix this, that's what I call it. I call it mixing. It's not chopping screw, it's mixing. What I do is mixing. So I was like, if I can mix this, you know what I'm saying, I'm a mix it. But if I can't, I'm just gonna fuck the pitch up, bring the speed down, and let that hoe ride. Because you'll fuck up a good song trying to mix that hoe. And I've learned that too. That's why by the time I record the shit, I've already been through like 3 or 4 rough drafts of it, to where I'm chopping every single thing, trying to see if I can catch the pattern. If there's not a pattern in it, like the way Currency raps, Currency got his own style, to where this nigga will come in on the 3rd bar and he rapping the 1st bar. Now you throw it off on the beat and the bar. You don't know how he doing shit. But that's what makes him unique. So me personally, I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna do nothing but Currency. That's probably what I'm finna do. He finna drop, I think he said he finna drop an album this maybe Friday, I'm not sure, but I'll be first one on that shit. Same with Les, same with Primo Rice. Larry June is coming up. I'm working on some Larry June shit. And then yeah, but that's the difference between potent slow. Potent slow, I could either slow that bitch down, I could fucking speed it up. It don't matter, because I made it. That's my shit, so I made it. So all I want to do is elaborate on what potent slow is, and the comparison it makes to chop and screw. It's not chop and screw. There's some, if you go into my old catalog, like if you go back maybe a year ago, I would loop that bitch to that whole, like that Thundercat track I did, the Mac Miller track I did. Like, I looped it, that bitch play over 3 times, should be 12 minutes long. But it's such a vibe in the sound to where it's like, damn, you don't want this shit to go off. So I can elaborate more if you want me to. Just let me know in the comments how y'all rocking, man. And you already know, man, Texas all day.